You might be thinking to yourself, oh no, I don't think I post on social media for approval. But let me ask you a question. Why do you actually think somebody's a hater? They don't actually respond to your status, or they don't like your pictures. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just in case you're new here, my name is Cindy, where I create self-care videos and some food videos. If that sounds good to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to also turn on the notification bell so that you're notified when your girl uploads. For everybody else that's already subscribed, you know how much I appreciate you guys, so thank you so much for tuning in and making sure you watch this video until the end. And don't forget to also give me a thumbs up on this video because it's about to be good, trust me. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that probably almost everybody has covered on YouTube, but you know what, I just want to give you like my perspective, my view about what I think about everything. And it's about social media. Like, I know, and you might be thinking like, okay, so what has social media done? But I have my view about social media. I've actually observed that it's a lot that social media is actually doing for this generation. I feel like it's a blessing at some point, but it also has some downsides to read. But let me talk about some of the downsides that I've actually observed social media is actually doing to this generation. I think the first one is that it has actually transformed us to be like these people who seek validation. Like, we really want somebody to approve of us, to approve our existence. We want somebody to say, oh, you know, this person posted today, they look really nice. Let me like double tap on their picture on Instagram. Let me like their picture. Let me react, you know? And we're so quick when somebody doesn't approve of us to call that person a hater. Unfortunately, that's how this generation is. Like, if somebody just views your status and never says anything, people start saying, oh, that person is a hater, you know? So you might be thinking to yourself, oh no, I don't think I post on social media for approval. But let me ask you a question. Why do you actually think somebody is a hater? They don't actually respond to your status, or they don't like your pictures since they follow you. You know what I mean? So you might be actually be seeking approval in one way or another and you don't realize it. But it happens to every one of us. When we log in on social media, we want to see likes. We post so that other people see it, maybe our friends, but also strangers for that matter. So this whole issue of approval, unfortunately, it actually extends like to a whole different, realm, in the sense that people not only want to seek approval from their friends, but they want to seek approval from people they don't know. Which this has actually become a problem, in the sense that you see somebody doesn't even have money, or they're just struggling in life, but they are willing to actually be in debt, to borrow money, to borrow expensive clothing, bags, they get Chanel bag or whatever from their friend, to just impress strangers they don't know on the internet, which is a mindset that's detrimental. Like, if you ask me, it's problematic, because in the long run, you don't know what you're doing to your, mentality. Now your mentality is to please other people. You're not living for yourself. So you're not living for you, you're living for others. Everything you're doing, all decisions you're making, priorities, they're actually based on other people. They're actually to impress other people. Those decisions are made to say, okay, how will it look to other people? That's the reason we have so many people saying, if I do this, how will this person see me? If I do this kind of business, how will my friends see me? Or if I do this kind of business, people will laugh at me, We are overly concerned about what strangers will think about us, than maybe what will our family think of us, or maybe our best friends, So it's just brought this whole different craving, I guess, for approval. Like, social media is making people to want approval so bad, to be validated, My second point from this is, it's funny because the more people want to impress strangers, they're trying to be perfect in a way, They present these perfect lifestyles. They're living lavish. They go to expensive places over the weekend, or their life is just expensive. They tell themselves, I'm not a peasant, so I gotta live a lavish life. But does your budget allow, though? You know what I mean? A lot of people's budgets doesn't allow. Now you see a lot of people are trying to be perfect for social media. Like, they're trying to be perfect because they actually believe that strangers have set standards for them. So you're basically having that delusion that people expect so much from you. Like, you that's when you have this mentality that, you know what, I cannot repeat an outfit. Like, I wore that outfit last week, there's no way I'm gonna repeat that outfit. Like, I've actually heard it from people I've spoke with, or just I've seen it on the internet. Like, when somebody takes a picture in certain clothing and posts it on social media, they're never wearing that outfit again to another event where they'll take pictures. If they're gonna take pictures at that event, they're making sure they buy a new outfit. Which is why I'm saying that people are having this delusion that those strangers have set for them standards, but they're forgetting those strangers are also humans, you know? They're also living normal lives and they're struggling. um, you ever just log into Instagram and you just see like perfect people, like everybody driving an expensive car, or maybe saying, oh, I just bought a house, my business is flourishing. Nobody actually even comes out and says, I'm struggling, my business is not doing well. It's a few people that are going to tell you that, you know, a few content creators that will tell you my business is struggling. Everybody, my life is good, they're not depressed, they're happy, everybody's all smiles. So that's basically the world we're living in. And I think now I started thinking, I'm like, why is it that when I log into Instagram, it kind of drains me? Like, you know, and that was like months ago, it was some months ago, yeah. I used to have that feeling every time I log into social media. I just have that feeling like, oh, my life isn't going good. Because look at my friends, like they're just 20. They've achieved this, they bought this car, they bought these clothes, like, you know, designer purses and stuff. And I have none of these things. But then, as I said, it was just like, you know, having this delusion that, you know, there's this expectation you have to meet, but it's not there, it just exists in your head. And I just told myself, I was like, I need to change how I feel every time I log into social media. So there are things that I had to do actually which helped me, which I actually think maybe could also help you if you want to use them. So the first thing that I did was to change the people I used to follow. Because trust me, I used to follow everybody and their mama, like, I mean it. I used to follow everybody, and I just sat one day and say, you know what we see has so much power on how we think, like our thought process, our priorities and stuff. Because now these people we repeatedly watch, they're unknowingly becoming our role models. You know what I mean? Like, slowly, without us knowing it, they're becoming like our role models, in the sense that because we see them, something you see every day, your mind starts getting conditioned. So I just reached a point, I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and go through Facebook, so just all those platforms that I have, Instagram, and start only following people that I want to see the post from them. Like, that's what I decided. I was like, I'm only gonna follow people that I want to see their content. So if I want to see videos from this creator, this person inspires me, like truly, not only just, oh, they inspire me, but truly inspire me. And just people I look up to, and yeah, and just friends in my circle, and just to make sure I'm in control of my feed. So at the same point, whilst we might say social media has brought all these bad things, I think there's a lot of ways which we can use social media to actually work in our favor. And that's also customizing who you follow, which is very, very important. And once you customize who you follow, your feed is going to be customized. You're going to be seeing certain content, which is, of course, something that you choose to see, and maybe content related to that, because that's just how the algorithm works. If you like certain content, they keep you bring that same content to you. You know what I mean? And also, talking about some of the good things about social media, is I wanted to talk to you about how you can use social media like to your advantage. Like, you could actually nurture your talent than sitting there all day scrolling and seeing people that probably don't even add anything to your life. I'm sorry to say that, but not everybody on social media obviously is living the life they portray. There's a group of people that are portraying a correct life, like a real lavish life, and there are also people that are just flexing, they you know, showing off, and they don't even have the money. So I feel like you could also cut, since you've customized who you're seeing, like you've customized your following list and all that. Now you're seeing people who truly inspire you. So probably you're going to be seeing like a few posts in a day, and you can use the rest of your time to actually nurture your talent, or do other things that you want to do for yourself in the future, you know. Because I feel like we use so much time on social media that we don't even have time to nurture our talent. I feel like a lot of people have so many talents, and I'll tell you this whilst you're watching. Sometimes you might be asking yourself, oh, what's my talent? I don't know my talent. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Your talent could be even the smallest thing that you enjoy to do. Maybe you just enjoy like braiding people's hair. Like, you just do it for free for them. you might not know that's your talent. You know, I know my sister actually made that into a business, and now she does makeup on brides, and also she owns a hair salon and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Use that time, the 2 hours you're using on social media, to nurture your talent. Or if you're just, you know, a career woman or a career man, do something that's gonna help you to make sure that you're good at what you do in your career, than wasting your whole day looking at people that don't inspire you, looking at people that don't portray a life that you'd actually think, oh, okay, this is attainable, like unrealistic standards. That's what I'm talking about. You know, people use that time to actually nurture your talent, grow your talent, use that talent to make money, turn your talent into money, you know. So that's one thing I'll tell you: turn your talent into money. You know how to braid hair, turn that into money. You know how to cook, turn that into money. Do you enjoy maybe planning events? Turn that into money. Charge people if you're going to plan events for them. Do you enjoy music? Start practicing more. Nurture talent. Do you enjoy art? Like, you know, there's a lot of people that are making so much money. There's this girl that I know, she's from South Africa. She's making so much money from like drawing these big pictures and stuff. She's really good at what she does. So she makes so much money per picture. I think she told me that she actually sells it for about $600 to $800 since she just started out and stuff. So that's the thing that I'll tell you: nurture your talent. Like, remember, it's not easy to identify what you really love, because it might be a lot of things you're actually doing and you're like, what do I really like doing? You could also pick some things of the things that you like doing and see, okay, which one would I actually like to spend more time on? That definitely is going to be your talent. If you do something for long hours and without you getting bored, that should definitely be your talent, you know. So make sure you nurture your talent rather than spending the whole day on social media, scrolling, insomnia, doing nothing. No, this is 2022. You gotta be making money moves and get yourself together. And yeah, also you should also start making money and living your own life. Plan your own life, you know. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Please make sure you comment with some topics you might want me to cover. I do enjoy actually doing sit down videos. I can't lie to you. I don't know, I just like talking, I guess, but I enjoy doing sit down videos. If there are things that you want me to talk about, some especially topics that everybody is afraid to talk about, I'll cover it, don't worry. I always say the things that a lot of people are afraid to say, so make sure you comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.